Said you were bringing a modern edge to it on stage. What do you mean by that?
I just mean that it's no longer 1937, and we absolutely wrote a Snow White that
She's
is
not going to be saved by the prince.
She's not going to be saved by the prince, and she's not going to be dreaming about true love. She's dreaming about becoming the leader she knows she can be.
All right, Jack Posobiec here, back, Human Events Daily. We're breaking down the issues with Snow Woke. Rachel Ziegler, the complete insanity that she's been spewing, talking about really just anti-male hate that has been coming out through her mouth throughout all of this. A lot of the controversies that have been coming in terms of it, her attacking the original Snow White, saying that it's dated and its depictions of male-female relationships are dated. Now, Evita, we're on with Evita Duffy. Evita, I'd like to say, though, I kind of agree with her in one sense. They are dated because they're trad. Okay, the original Snow White is 100% trad, and we are not living in a trad culture right now. So the actual answer to her question or to her supposition is that yes, it is dated, but maybe we should actually be looking to those relationships or those male-female dynamics and those traditional gender roles rather than trying to revolutionize everything. I have this theory, by the way, that Disney sort of made this $250 million bet that Kamala was going to win and didn't realize which way the country was going in. And now they're basically just messed up. By the way, people don't know this. They're already they're spamming Rotten Tomatoes with audience reviews that are just the same phrase over and over about how much they like the movie, which is obviously bot traffic. And they're even limiting press to the premieres of this because it turns out the two main actresses don't even want to talk to each other. Evita, is this going to be the thing that's really the nail in the coffin for Disney with this kind of stuff?
Well, you know what, Jack? The thing is, Disney's kind of too big to fail, in my opinion, right? I mean, Disney's really like a land management company. I mean, what they own in Florida, what they own in California, how they've expanded out. I mean, these movies, as much as we like to think that like this one big flop is going to kill them, it's actually not. And they go with these remakes on purpose because they're safe bets. They know that people who love the original are going to go to these live action remakes, even if they suck. And I think you're right. Disney did make a bet with Kamala Harris. I think they believed in the wake, as they cast Rachel in the wake of George Floyd, that this was going to be a country trending radically leftward. It turns out that that's not the case. And we're not trad yet, but we're trending trad, I'll say, Jack. And that's why Disney has been so frantic about this film, is because they know that it's not going to be positively received by a country that's sick of DEI, that's sick of anti-white hatred, and that's sick of all of the beautiful things in our culture being corrupted by cultural Marxists. I really view this movie, Jack, the same way I view the BLM rioters who tore down statues of founding fathers in 2020. It's the same thing. It might not be as explicit as tearing down founding fathers statues, but it is the same thing because they are tearing down the mythos that's underpinning Western civ.
I think it is. No, I agree with you. I think it is. I think it's exactly the same. It's the same idea that we're going to degrade it's possibly even more because this is subliminal. It is subliminal messaging to children about tearing down Western civilization, about tearing down our tradition, about tearing down our culture. And by the way, tearing down traditional male-female gender roles. By the way, there was another woke piece of this that I wanted to hit. We have a clip remember, people don't even remember this. They were originally going to go with a diverse Seven Dwarfs live action cast, but the dwarves are actually going to be CGI now, and here's why. Let's play this clip.
I was a little taken back by they're very proud to cast a Latino actress as Snow White.
Yeah.
But you're still telling the story of Snow White,
yeah.
Seven Dwarfs.
Sure.
So take a step back and look at what you're doing there. It makes no sense to me. You're progressive in one way, but you're still making that fucking backward story of seven dwarves living in a cave. What the fuck are you doing, man?
It's so obvious what Peter Dinklage is doing here, by the way. He's trying to ruin his competition because he wants to be the only dwarf actor in Hollywood. This is how all of leftism works. They tear other people down so that they can get ahead. It has nothing to do with social justice. It has nothing to do with equality or any of it.